you! Yeah, you! Did you know that this channel and its content are intended for older audiences, nostalgia junkies, and man-children Thomas fans like I am? Because you do now. It's Percy time, guys. So what's going on, guys? This is Dieselworks123, and if you saw the last video, we just unboxed the All Engines Go Thomas. Now I've got him right to the side here, just so that I can have him with Percy. Speaking of, let's unbox Percy. Before that, there's his little profile picture up at the top there. Now his packaging is very similar to Thomas's, apart from the character shown. That's the background, they're pretty similar, you know. There's the back for those who did want to see it. Pecker. Percy Pecker. Okay, let's get Percy open. Now I'm going to be opening him the same way that I unboxed Thomas, because if you didn't see that video, firstly go and watch it, but secondly, I like to keep these boxes. Call me a hoarder if you want, I don't care. So here is Percy. I've broken the seal. Let's get him out. Wow, this is really heavy. That's so heavy. Okay, so here is Percy. There is his face. Does it really look like that picture on the box? Kind of. If they didn't have the cheap printing there, I think it would look better, but I digress. Buffer details are painted like on Thomas. Now with Percy, it's a bit odd because he's got a lot less going on his sides compared to Thomas here. There's a lot more to look at with Thomas. With Percy, it's just like this big block of green. Though I do like that they have fixed Percy's wheel arrangement here. If you own the previous version, you would know that they made Percy's wheels far too spaced out. There was too much of a gap between Percy's wheels here, and it just didn't look right. They have rectified that with the All Engines Go diecast Percy. Percy now actually looks like a small engine rather than, well, a fat one. Dome and whistle plastic, but that's to be expected. The coal load is one big mold with the black roof, just like Thomas. Yeah, I mean, I'm just as happy to have Percy as I am with Thomas. Once again, I love this wheel printing detail. The fact that you can see that they're spinning, I love that. Bright white lettering in wooden railway style underneath. Screws there, so you can guarantee I'm going to do a parts breakdown on Percy. See, once again, I love this. I'm going to compare it to Ertl. Like, when Ertl was around, they recreated the characters from the TV show so faithfully that they just looked great. These are the exact same thing. It may be the worst version of Thomas we've had, but the merchandise that they are pumping out for All Engines Go, you cannot sit there and tell me that it doesn't look like it's been pulled straight out of the show. The fact that we're getting merchandise this accurate, I mean, you look at it next to Percy's little profile picture there. He looks identical. I said this about Thomas as well. These two look identical to what they look like in the show. Now, quickly we will do a comparison between the old style Percy, and you can just see how much taller Percy is, All Engines Go Percy is to standard Percy. He's so much taller, the face is so much bigger. Like Thomas, he's got the slant to, make it look like ooh. Buffer details printed, separately applied domes and whistles. Yeah, Percy's a win. Percy's a win. Now, like, Percy is my favourite character, but I don't think I'm going to be rating him quite as high as Thomas. Just simply for the fact that there's a lot less with Percy going on the site. He's a little bit more bland than Thomas is. Yeah, that's the way I can put it. He just looks a bit more bland. So I reckon I'm going to give Percy about a 7. I think I gave Thomas an 8. Percy, yep, I'm a fan. Percy is my favourite character. I mean, I'm not going to discredit him too much. I do think All Engines Go diecast Thomas is better than Percy. But now we can connect these up. And look at that. They look so good together. We just have them chug along the track. So yes, do I recommend these? I do. I really do. If you are a collector of all things Thomas, and it doesn't matter what area of the franchise it comes from, get these. They are cheap, they are quality. Like these two here are miles better than these two here. I'm sorry, they just are. Like for what these ones are, these are fine. You know, I mean, there's quite a few inaccuracies with what the CGI series was trying to portray. But I suppose they were trying to work with pre-existing body shells and designs, whereas these are brand new toolings, brand new designs, and they just work so well. They just work so well together. Once again, with Percy having a flat face apart from the nose, it gives us endless possibilities for what expressions Percy can have. And we've already seen via some pictures online that they are giving these guys brand new expressions, and it's just so cool that we're not just going to get standard happy Percy or standard happy Thomas all the time. No, we're going to get slight variations in that. And that is something that everyone wanted with things like this. So that is Percy. Now that I've unboxed both Thomas and Percy, I can now work on the parts breakdown videos. Basically, I'm going to be taking these things apart because they're only screwed in now, not by rivets, just so that you guys know. This one has rivets, this one has screws. So I'm going to be taking these boys apart and just seeing how they're built. What do you guys think of Percy? Do you think he could be better? Do you think he's cool? Do you think he's a little bit bland like I do? Which one do you prefer? Do you prefer Thomas or do you prefer Percy? I'd really like to know. It's very even between me. Like obviously Percy has a lot less going on here, but I still think Thomas wins it for me. Yeah, Thomas wins it for me, but I mean, you can't have Thomas without Percy, so I had to get these. Now the other ones that I did see on the website that I got these on, Mighty Ape, I did see Kana and I did see Diesel as well. For some reason they didn't have Nia in stock, so that's weird. They did also have the Trackmaster Muddy Thomas, the Trackmaster Party Train Percy, and the Trackmaster Deliver the Wind Diesel. So I do want to try and get them at some point, so I've got some exposure to the Trackmaster side of All Engines Go. But for this exposure of diecast, yes, I am loving these. I am loving these. Anyway guys, this is Dieselworks123 signing off. Comment down below what you think of Percy. Will you be picking him up? Do you prefer Percy or do you prefer Thomas? I would really like to know. If you haven't already, please subscribe and hit the notification bell so you'll be notified of all different content that I upload in the future. Slap the like button if you enjoyed the video. And as always guys, I will see you in the next video, where we will be taking both Percy and Thomas apart.